Hi, Matty. Thanks for joining us. Just to start us off, I was at Gillingham in pre-season, where us fans were practically on the pitch where we were sat. And the thing I noticed is that you do not stop talking. You were barking orders at everyone, saying some things that probably shouldn't be repeated here as well. But do you consider yourself a big leader in this squad? And are you eyeing up that captain's armband one day?
I would like to say I'm a leader. I think it's something I've kind of naturally just grown into. I think with the position I play in as well is quite important to make sure I'm very vocal on the pitch. And I think sometimes not everybody likes to be vocal, but I'm lucky I've got quite a big voice, so I've always tried to like help. And whether it's sometimes I could be talking nonsense, but just trying to keep the lads tuned in. When I was out on loan at Cheltenham, the manager at the time was massive on it, just constantly tuning people in so nobody switched off. So something I like to pride myself off. Obviously you've said about the captaincy. I would love to be captain. I said on my last interview, it'd be incredible for me to get that. But listen, we've got Moose and Dan who are captains at the minute. We have a lot of experience in the change room, a lot of players that are massive leaders. And I'm pretty sure that there's a few at this moment in time ahead of me. And obviously, I'm not going to say I wouldn't want to get the captaincy because, again, I said it earlier, it'd be a dream to be a captain at a club like Watford. But obviously, right now, I'm just trying to stay focused. And listen, captain's armband or not, I'll continue to try and be a leader on and off the pitch and be as loud as I can for the boys to try and help. And yeah, ultimately, it's just to try and win games.
And on the topic of those leaders that you mentioned, you've always played alongside sort of more experienced centre backs like Craig Cathcart, Wes Hoot, and now Angelo Ogbonna. How important is that for you to have that experience alongside you as sort of a young centre back finding your way in the Championship?
Yeah, massive. Because like I say, when you're young and like you're a little bit, I guess I don't know, I don't really know the words, but you're a bit daft and you want to go flying into things, and the older lads always make sure you're a bit more calmer, you're more structured in what you do, and yeah, like you touched on there, I've been really fortunate to play with Craig, Troost Kong, Ogbonna now, and people like this, Wes, and again, big voices, big characters, and when you're going through a tough time in the game, you look to your left and you got somebody of that caliber. It's unbelievable, and you kind of take a breath to say, right, hang on, then we're going to be all right here. Do you know what I mean? So that's massive. I think it's helped me probably get to where I am now. And I think I put a lot of trust in other people as well, which is good because I think that they feel that. And yeah, I'd like to say everyone I've played with had a good connection and a good teamwork on and off the pitch. And yeah.
Matty, set pieces have been a little bit of an issue this season. Defensively, we've given away a lot of chances from those positions, and going forwards, we seem to struggle to get a decent ball in. What are your thoughts on the zonal marking approach, and what kind of work goes into making sure we're at our best at both ends in set pieces?
We do a lot of work, to be honest, on the set pieces. I know we've probably conceded a couple of chances that we wouldn't have liked, but if you actually look, barring the Preston game, which were set pieces, but they were second phase, I don't believe we've conceded that too many of them. Obviously, we've conceded too many. We want to make that zero. But listen, we do a lot of work with it. I think the zonal marking works. I have full belief and full trust that the staff have done the homework and what they're saying is right. And we all believe that as well. Um, for me, listen, it gives me the license to go and attack the ball wherever I can. So I enjoy it. I like it. But like I said, it's something we need to tighten up on. We're not daft. We're aware of that. And again, I'm sure we're going to do more hours and hours on the training ground, being ready for it. And yeah, something we need to put right, and I'm sure we will.
Thank you. Yeah, Matty, you touched on your passing ability there. It's not something we really associated with you before this season, but it's something that's really, really thriving in this system. Is that a part of your game that's always been there? Is it something you've worked on especially over summer?
Um, well, once it's always been there. I've tried to back myself off being a good passer. Again, when you play lower down the leagues, it's a little bit different. You get used to kind of just walloping it down the line and that. So, yeah, listen, it's something I've tried to work on. I've spent a lot of time out the team at Watford, and a lot of sessions where I've been trying, and I got to the point, to be honest, last year when things weren't going too well. It was kind of a just take the risk approach. Really, I had nothing to lose, so I think that in a weird way helped me. And then again, just touch on with the manager giving me the belief that I can do it, and he's not asking me to do anything I can't do. He knows what I can do, and I think I've always been all right with the ball. Don't get me wrong, I'm probably playing the football of my life at the minute. and obviously I want to keep that continue as good as I can and as long as I can. But yeah, I think it's something I haven't just grown overnight. I think I've been all right at passing most of my life. Obviously, again, it comes with confidence finding certain passes and stuff. So, listen, I'm learning every day with the manager and the staff. Again, they're relentless with me. They push me so hard, and yeah, I'm just trying to sponge everything in and try stuff, and not just for my sake, for the team's sake, for the fans, for the managers. We're trying everything we can to win games, and sometimes a risk will come off, sometimes it won't, and I'm sure everyone will say me passing's terrible when it doesn't. But right now, luckily, everything's going well, and yeah, me passing's looking good, and it's something I want to try and continue and bring more into my game.